Welcome to episode 3 of April Anger. First match is going to be Hero against Robin. Two anime sword fighters who are also spellcasters. Guess their characters are a lot more similar than I first thought. The hero's standing in the command menu for far too long. The command menu is an incredibly valuable resource. Okay, never mind. He got a down smash crit to even things up. This especially puts Hero in the advantage because his magic works that he restores MP whenever he hits someone with his sword, whereas Robin has a durability system on her sword and her different tomes, so sometimes they're not available to her. She catches the sword, gets a spike off of the Elwind. The hitbox is actually pretty hard. The spike hitbox, I mean, is actually pretty hard to hit people with. So, kudos to Robin for that. Goes for another. Not a bad choice on Robin's part. A terrible choice on Hero's part, seeing as that move already killed him once. Needlessly going off stage is not something I recommend to people. Robin is just hitting Hero to an incredible degree, air dodging through most of Magic Burst. That might have saved her life. The ending hitbox does all the knockback, and before that it does a lot of the percentage build-up. So Robin effectively just skips towards the final hitbox without having to take the majority of the move. Down smash at the ledge is going to kill Hero a second time. Robin 2 stocks ahead with only 60%. Gets another spike hitbox. Hero was at such a low percent, he didn't immediately die, but it put him out of position. He wasn't able to make it back onto the stage. That match wasn't even 2 minutes long. For our second match, we've got Cloud against Ganondorf. Battle of the Huge Swords. Although I guess Ganondorf's blade is technically an armor breaker, which is not quite the same thing as a sword, but Ganondorf going for an up tilt already. Gets hit a couple times for it, but then he gets a forward smash on Cloud. Does not get the edge guard. Cloud's able to recover, recovers back to ledge again, charging a smash attack, unpunished by Ganondorf. Cloud not going off stage, allowing him to keep his limit break. Successfully using it on Ganondorf, but he doesn't secure the kill. Ganondorf dropping shield mid-jab combo. His dash attack stuffs out the forward smash from Cloud. That just saved his life. Fall through the platform with one hit of neutral air. That's pretty interesting. Ganondorf is not able to recover. Ganondorf's recovery is not spectacular by any means. Oftentimes you need to use your air dodge in order to live. Ooh, that hit Cloud far. Cloud's able to recover though. Ganondorf with another up tilt, but it connects again. I promise he was not up tilting this much in training, but obviously something. Well, usually that means something went wrong at like the very end. Ganondorf pulling Cloud into him. He doesn't know to air dodge. He's not going to make that back. And another up tilt. His recovery does catch Cloud at the ledge. Ganondorf's able to make it back. He needs to hit a random smash attack against Cloud for the kill, pulling him in again. This is very unfortunate. Okay, Cloud just charged that for way too long. He should have released it once he saw Ganondorf drop shield. Cloud using the Blade Beam, not recovering, which is a little odd. Cloud is charging his smash attacks way too long. Does Ganondorf get the edge go? After all that... That's what decides the game. Alright, well, congratulations, Ganondorf. Next on the docket, we've got Meta Knight against Mario. I've always thought that Meta Knight's portrait on that loading screen is just a little bit too high. I'm pretty sure they do it so that he's eye level with a lot of the other characters, but he has just that awkward amount of empty space beneath his feet. Up B center stage, not hitting Mario. Not good strategy. Does get Mario at the end of the side B though. Mario dropped shield too early. This is something you have to account for, that whenever you use a move, you get shield stun and hit stun, and the timing changes if you hit a shield or not. Got Mario off stage, letting him recover. That was a pretty aggressively charged up smash. Obviously, it didn't break Meta Knight's shield. However, if he had dropped his shield, it would have done a decent amount of damage, I guess. He was too low to die, I don't think. Stuffing out the forward air with, well, Meta Knight's forward air instead. Probably saved his life because Mario's forward air is a spike. Meta Knight using his aerial superiority to get a clean hit on Mario there. Oh, Mario tried for the Mario combo, but he wasn't able to get it. Again, just not having enough jumps to make it all the way up to Meta Knight. Oh, see, he went for the up air chain, but he got hit by a back air. Mario rolling on stage again. If I was the Meta Knight player, I'd maybe start considering punishing roll, but Emil can't hear me, so it's all good. Now, these characters have both been at a pretty high percent for a while, but no one's been killed. The 2 hits of the 3-hit jab combo? Okay. If he had comboed it into, I don't know, something like a grab, I'd understand it a lot more, but instead he just didn't get all of the hits. Lost some damage off of that. Both are at about 115. I would expect someone... Well, Meta Knight's gonna die to a random Mario up smash. Never mind, Mario dies to a Meta Knight back air at the edge of the stage. Mario trying to flood Meta Knight away. Flood is an incredibly useful move that works on a certain type of enemy. Usually it's the type of enemy who has a very specific recovery. Like, they can barely get back to the stage and they have to go at it a certain way. Someone like Meta Knight who has 4 or 5 jumps. I guess that would depend on if you count the ground jump or not. Anyways, Meta Knight has multiple aerial jumps, and every single one of his recovery moves... Sorry, every single one of his special moves is a recovery move. So he never runs out of options for how to get onto stage. Basically, Flood isn't as useful against him. Another 2 hits of the jab combo, but not getting the third or following it up. Mario having a hard time getting his feet on the floor. Meanwhile, Meta Knight, who has wings, is very much enjoying all of this airtime. Landing up air to up smash. I don't think I've seen that combo before. Meta Knight unable to 2-frame Mario, and he gets spiked for his hassle. It's actually really bad for him, I just realized. That basically just stripped him of his lead. And now he needs a way to kill Mario. Meta Knight is successfully pressuring the bottom layer of the stage. Mario's not able to land on it, but all that's happening is that Mario's just landing on a platform and getting hit away. Meta Knight really does need to go for a kill move. Late hit of neutral air is going to do it, I guess. Oh look, everyone's at 0 again. Alright, it didn't last long, but the glories of auto heal. Meta Knight covering all of Mario's landing options. Not even letting him land on the platform that time. Mario finally lands on the ground, gets launched up again immediately. Down tilt to grab really isn't a true combo on Mario, but he got it anyway. Using the recovery to stuff out the neutral air. He's got Meta Knight on stage, does not get the spike hitbox. Meta Knight's a light enough character that might have sent him all the way to the blast zone. Also, the percents are almost equal again, which is pretty surprising because Meta Knight pulled ahead for a long time during the stock. Getting the third hit only of the jab combo. I guess that somehow balances out the first 2 hits he kept getting earlier. Like that. Well, that time he got punched in the face for it. You would think that the amiibo would learn. Mario using the length of his back air to successfully land. Alright, we've only got a minute left. If nobody manages to kill the other person, then we're going to have to go to super sudden death. Which will be one of the only times, actually, it'll have happened during the main April Anger tournament. It's not very often, as it turns out. But this combination of amiibo seem to only be dealing chip damage to each other, have a hard time finishing the job. Back air, that's not going to kill. Mario up smash with 15 seconds left is going to take the game. Pirahna Plant against Bowser. Ooh, now that I'm noticing, have the exact same teeth. Bowser with an early hefty forward smash on Pirahna Plant. Not a move you want to get hit by. I don't think it is the strongest smash attack in the game, but it's certainly one of the strongest. Also, Bowser keeps using his tough guide to go through all of Pirahna Plant's rapid jabs. Landing into the Pirahna Plant up smash. Usually Pirahna Plant getting a spike too. Usually Bowser players will try to land with the down air, which you just saw, or the down B. Usually they don't just go for nothing. Well, Pirahna Plant goes for the rapid jab. Bowser's able to roll out of it earlier than anyone else could because, again, his tough gun armor made him not take knockback from the incredibly light knockback attack there. Bowser's off stage. Doesn't get spiked by Pirahna Plant this time, though. Bowser's going to be able to make that back, especially because he had his jump. Bowser's recovery is very horizontally based, not as much vertically based. It's a little interesting dynamic. Means that as a heavyweight, he can actually go off stage differently than a lot of other characters, because most of the characters have a move that sends them primarily up. I mean, you could see right there, Piranha Plant made it from really low on stage. But if you send Bowser out far, he still makes it back. Oh, yep, see, you gotta send him really low like that. Piranha Plant with 2 spike kills out of 2 at this point. Bowser get up attacking into the Patooey. That's not how you deal with it. Forward air at the edge of the stage is going to kill Piranha Plant. Bowser not getting spiked that time. The spike hitbox on Piranha Plant's down air is actually pretty hard to hit. A lot of characters who have spikes just have really difficult windows to hit the spike on it. Pretty sure that's part of the balancing of spike moves. Bowser letting himself get ledge trumped. He does successfully make it back to the stage. He's caught up in Piranha Plant's recovery again, though. Getting the tech roll with the forward tilt, that's actually a pretty nice move. Well, okay, the move is actually really good for a whole bunch of reasons. Piranha Plant getting Bowser with the outer limits of his back air. Piranha Plant moves on. Richter against Min Min, 2 characters who definitely have a whole bunch of range at their disposal. Funny thing about Richter this year is that he actually got the same seed in the tournament as he got last year. Both him and Zero Suit Samus actually, they're just in the same position on the bracket graphs. I couldn't believe it myself. I thought the odds were too small for that to happen. But here we are. Min Min getting Richter with a down smash. Not a move you see too much. It's not like it's a bad move, it's just that Min Min's forward smash and forward tilt just reach so far. Oh, and there's the down smash again. There we have it. Min Min using both of her arms. Which I guess is something that most fighters do, but Min Min's arms are so important they work differently. Footstool's gonna take Richter's first stock. Richter landing the jab. Forward air from offstage is something you just gotta worry about from the Belmonts. I believe Min Min's forward air is too slow for it to really work. Also, it goes surprisingly even farther than Richter's whip, so people usually don't try to catch the roll get up. Point blank range whip slap from Richter, taking Min Min's stock, using almost probably the full length of his whip there to grab the ledge. Something that a lot of new players don't really understand about Richter and Simon is that they can grab the edge of the stage with their whip. It's one of their most important recovery methods. Kind of one of the reasons I don't recommend them to any new players. Min Min with a good edge guard against Richter, tries to go for another, even though it's unnecessary. Also using her Dragon Arm Nair off stage instead of her Ram Nair, which the Ram version is just so much faster. Min Min hasn't even had to switch arms yet. Granted, her first kill is by a footstool, so I can see why it wouldn't be deemed necessary. Full length forward air down angled from Richter. Oh, and Min Min's not going to be able to make that back. Final stock already. Richter at a 60% deficit. Not ledge trapping Min Min there. Something that the Belmonts definitely excel at. I think that's a down smash. It is. Min Min shields the whole thing, which is a little risky, just if you shield an entire charge of a smash attack, your shield loses health the whole time you're waiting for the attack to come out, and then you actually get hit by the attack. If you've been hit by any attacks recently, you might even lose your shield. Both of them snapping the ledge with their tethers at the same time there. Richter getting Min Min with the boomerang. He hasn't been using too many projectiles. Min Min does have a reflector, but it's an up smash, so it comes out a little bit slower, and you can't just hold it indefinitely. Richter magnet handsing the stage. Oh, he's not going to be able to make that one back, though. Yep, Min Min's going to take that match. Villager against Ness. Alright, looks like we're going to be on Final Destination. I would normally say it's to Ness's advantage because of all of his projectiles. However, Villager does have the pocket ability, which lets him steal one of them. Now, Ness doesn't have any projectiles that have extraordinary high knockback. He has more of the quick kind that he's going to be hitting a lot. So, Villager's unlikely to pull out an extremely strong something from nowhere. But it is a lot harder to projectile spam an opponent when they can pick up your projectiles and keep them for later. Ness, I guess, has acknowledged this and has decided to instead beat the crap out of Villager. Ness not struggling at all with all these Lloyd rockets that are getting thrown out. Doesn't get the full connection of the up air, though. Good example of why your shielding is valuable. Oh, Villager tries to pocket Ness's PK Thunder. It does basically guarantee a kill on him because he can't recover, especially if he's already committed to the move. However, instead, Villager just got hit by Ness while he was covered in electricity. PK Fire stuffing out the Lloyd rocket, definitely to Ness's advantage. Getting a really weird hitbox on that get-up attack. Grounded spike on Villager. Villager was able to tech. Didn't bail him out of his problems, though. Another grounded spike. Well, not grounded, like spiked above the stage, so he's able to tech it. Ness goes high, probably a good choice in that instance. Forward throw off the Villager. It's not going to kill him, but it prevents his back throw from staling. Since Villager is a character who can usually make it back on stage, it was, I'd say, the right move from Ness. Villager sacrificing his body to secure the kill on Ness, absorbing the PK Thunder with his flesh and bone. Ness trying to go for the forward smash reflect on the Lloyd rocket. Not able to get it out fast enough, though. Playing around off stage. Everyone makes it back safely. Which is a weird thing to say in a game like Smash Bros. The last hit of up air is going to kill Villager for the second time. Ness only lost one stock so far. Almost gets the chaining forward air combo. Falling up air to up smash. Effortlessly jumping over all of these Lloyd rockets. The Villager's standard gameplay plan has just been basically completely negated. Playing around off stage, Villager not able to try to stuff out Ness's recovery in time. Ness air dodging to the ledge instead of using PK Thunder. It's less risky, as long as you're close enough to the ledge to do it. Another spiking Villager onto the stage moment. Back throw's not going to kill Villager, puts him off stage, intercepts the slingshot pellet with the PK fire. Villager taking a little extra chip damage for that whole scenario. Up air at the altitude of the ledge is not going to kill Villager that time either, but Villager has even more percent. The next one might. It's a little hard to judge with scaling and everything. Back throw at the ledge is going to kill Villager. Ness moves on. That brings us to Yoshi against Inkling. Dinosaur versus a squid. We have Pokemon Stadium. Yoshi getting hit by 2 up smashes in the first 10 seconds. Inkling going for a third. Inkling's going to start running out of ink at this rate. But I guess if you're hitting the opponent, then you can find the ink. Although if you're out of ink, then your smash attacks are a lot less powerful. Ledge trumping Yoshi, getting with a back air. Yoshi's double jump is enough for him to make it back. Inkling finally recharging that ink. Forward smash from the wrong end of the stage is not going to kill. Yoshi does have some ink on him. That means he's going to be taking more damage from all of Inkling's attacks. And getting a spike right back on Inkling. Alright, now we're at a 2-stock. 2-stock game, I mean. That being said, Inkling hit Yoshi just 5 times in a row. No combos, just one neutral 5 times in a row. That's the way to be. If Inkling was a Ganondorf, the game would have already been decided. Having fun painting the stage, I guess. Redecorating is something you're allowed to do in this game. Not that useful during a fight to the death, but... Oh, Yoshi armoring through the forward air. Using the tiny boost from his up special in order to grab the ledge, and then getting caught out by a high up air. Things are looking really bad for Yoshi. He needs to pull off another early spike. Not that Yoshi's spike is that difficult to pull off. Yoshi has one of the highest air speeds. And if you're landing a forward air off stage, that usually means that you are looking off the stage. So even if you don't hit the spike box, you usually hit them even more off stage, which usually kills them. It's a good move to throw at people, is what I'm trying to say. Yoshi's just getting stuffed out by the back air of Inkling. Already at kill percent. Inkling canceled the roller. That means that... Oh, never mind. Yoshi dies. Inkling moves on. And for the final match of this episode, we have Falco against Ryu. Now here's this for a job title disparity. Falco is one of the defenders of the Lilat system, an anthropomorphic space animal who pilots spaceships and sometimes tanks, and I think once a submarine? Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Anyways, Falco is a space pilot. Ryu fights people on the street. Things are a little bit more complicated than that in Street Fighter, but effectively Ryu is... his job title is just he's a dude who's good at punching people. Obviously in the Street Fighter games he's actually like one of the best at it. Gets a trade with Falco's forward air, putting Ryu really far under the stage. Alright, we finally got someone to hit each other again. They just kept avoiding each other for a bit there. So it's a little concerning as a Smash Brothers player. It always makes you wonder, am I playing extremely good, or am I playing extremely bad? Usually both players are feeling it. It's always a little risky going after Falco offstage because Falco's side B does spike you if it hits you while you're airborne. And Ryu is a character with a not amazing recovery, getting spiked by Falco. Alright, this is now a boss fight for Ryu. He has a lot of ground to make up. Does not get the forward smash to hit, instead getting it stuffed out. Forward throw is not going to kill Falco. Ryu does intercept him at the ledge, but Falco begins a Falco combo. Ryu with an up air, but no cancel. He needs to... Oh, alright, never mind. An up smash will kill Falco, but Ryu has an extra stock to take down. After getting gimped off stage twice. Well, actually one was a spike. That's not really a gimp, but... Grabbing the ledge, not getting hit by that forward smash. He'd used his double jump. That would have ended his game. Canceling up air into Tatsumaki, Ryu's side B. Unable to get it to connect though. 2 trades. That's a rarity. Gets the tech, but he falls out of Falco's conversion. Falco gets Ryu with the well-placed back air off stage. Falco moves on. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll see you in the next.